Hello everybody and welcome to Pixelcraft. Today on a different map. This is actually TR Walkway and I'm going to be teaching you how to rocket jump as Pyro and Market Gardener as well. Not really a Market Gardener, but it does the same thing and actually does a little bit more damage. So what you want to do is you want to download the map TR Walkway, which I'm going to link to you in the description. And the first time you go into this room you'll probably be like, what the hell is this? But it's actually really simple, and you want to go up to this and find the one with the rocket launcher on it and just hit that. And that means every single class should swap to soldier that's spawning. And you also want to go over here, find bots don't attack, change it to bots attack slowly. And for some reason I don't think it's gone to soldier. There we go. So there we go, it's now all soldier. As you can see, they're spawning as soldier, spawning every once in a while and shooting, and they're shooting constantly. Then the one last thing you need to change is this button here, which makes them aim down. So now they'll be looking down. You can make them aim up or down, but you want them to be some of them are looking up still. Here we go, this is one here, and you see them shooting down. And what you want to be doing is you just want to practice. If you don't have like a basic understanding of simple rocket jumping as soldier, you're probably going to want that first. I mean, this is pretty much just designed to for everything, but as you can see, you can do jumps like that. And but yeah, you're probably going to want a basic understanding of how to rocket jump as soldier, because it will help you here and be able to teach you to do higher jumps and jumps that can get you up to this altitude, and crouch jumping and all that stuff. And I'm actually going to have a series out about stuff like that pretty soon. But the first thing you want to do to learn how to rocket jump is just spend some time doing this, because really the only way you can time this is by practice. But once you've developed a sort of grip on that, you can start trying things like jumping backwards from the explosion, jumping forwards, and not just jumping vertically like a lot of people start off doing like that, because that's really not going to do anything in an actual game environment, except for probably get you away from an environment. But then what you also want to do, you want to start moving into stuff like waiting for one to spawn, shooting a flare gun at them, rocket jumping, and then market gardening. And so you want to shoot one that comes directly out of spawn like that, and not miss like an idiot. Shoot it, rocket jump, market gardening. That actually made a hit sound, but you know, whatever. But then as you get better and better at that, you want to be able to start doing what you're going to be doing in games, which is rocket jumping and flaring in the same action before landing and hitting, which might sound a bit daunting at the start, but trust me, it gets really easy after a while. And but you know, sometimes you're gonna miss shots, you're gonna not have a hit registration. I like to practice market gardening on this as well. Market gardening, sniping, pretty much everything is you can do on TR Walkway. You can make classes light classes so that they're gonna die on every hit that you do with a market gardener, so you can make it just scouts and NGs and spies, so you only got that 125 health. And overall this map is actually really amazingly useful. You can do stuff like, but then again, this also is very useful for just basic air blast training. Obviously you can change this to bots don't attack slowly. You can make it either constantly, or probably the better one for air blast training, which is randomly, because these are obviously all just scripted and easy to sort of predict when it's going to happen. Even rocket jumping here is pretty easy to predict. I'm just keeping it on this setting just to show how it's done. But obviously, like, it's obviously in a game you're not going to get people walking directly in a straight line, so doing a jump like that, even though I can do like a market gardener like that, it really isn't going to be useful in a game, because they're not going to be walking in a straight line. So you're going to probably want to learn how to air strafe as soldier, which is just curving throughout the air, which is something that isn't actually that hard to do, but a lot of people still don't do, and I see a lot of people not doing, and it makes it pretty much impossible to do any sort of far jump. I've also been trying to do just getting kills with using the flame, because I use the shotgun, but it's actually way harder to do than just a flare, because the flare obviously you can hit from up like at this altitude and you don't have to wait until the last second. So I don't know if it's even possible yet. I guess you could do that, but then again you're still having to wait till you've landed because of the weapon switch time. but obviously something like that's going to be much easier to do than I mean, it's all about practice really, and rocket jumping and any of this stuff will just take time to learn, especially stuff like air strafing and pogoing and stuff like that, because that just takes a lot of practice. Pogoing especially takes so much practice to get perfect. Oh, damn it, metal thing up there. But obviously you can actually get some real altitude from these, so if you think it's not really a viable tactic, I took like no damage in that jump then. I took 20 damage from that rocket. So it's definitely not like it's not a real tactic that you can use in-game. I actually did one of these in-game, not with the flare gun extinguisher combo, just with a shotgun, which I've probably got footage up of now. But it's pretty easy, and obviously TR Walkway is just the perfect place to be doing stuff like this because there's no penalty. It's just really nice and easy. It's not under constant pressure that you have to do this in a game environment. There's no time limit, so you can just spend half an hour, 20 minutes, however long you want, an hour, just messing around in this, just trying to practice jumping and anything really. It really isn't just about rocket jumping in this map, because I do sniping here. Helps you build up accuracy. You can practice stair stabs. I know I haven't really showed it, but there's obviously this hill here where you can trick stab people. I'm not really a big spy person, so that's not really my priorities in this map. My priorities are usually marker gunning and rocket jumping and some sniping. But it's definitely one of the... It is, in my opinion, the best training map, and definitely the best designed training map. A lot of training maps in this game are pretty awful. They were made in older versions, and this just seems really updated, and you can do anything in it. It isn't limited to just one class. And obviously you can do scout stuff, just build up accuracy, and it's really good for air blast training as well. If you play Pyro and you're not good at that yet. But then again, you want to change settings to something like and as you can see here, trying to make a rocket jump, but not really. But you can go into here, so all the classes are there. As you can see, headshot training, air blast training, 125 XP classes. I have no idea. Spawn light classes apparently. Yeah, so you can kill all the bots. Yeah, so this is dodging options, make bots walk back and forth, makes them jump, crouching, bots don't crouch, stuff like that. Aiming upwards. And there's all these settings that make it really easy, so we can make these guys, bots, attack randomly. So now it's a bit harder to train or to practice marker gunning, because as you can see, these guys aren't going in a specific pattern. So it makes it much easier to, well, not much easier, but much better practice. Because otherwise, you can just time it, damn it, and it makes it. But yeah, this is a really good way to practice your air blasts, and really anything. So I'm going to have a series out pretty soon about how to start rocket jumping, some configs to help you with training that on your own private server, and if you don't know how to already set up a private server with stuff like that. But yeah, so stay tuned for that, so subscribe for that, and if this tutorial helped you in any way, shape or form, remember to drop a like down so other people can see it, try it out, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.